A long time ago, there was an engine called Edward. There was other engines. They were bigger than him and boasted about it. The driver won't choose you again. He wants big engines. Edward felt sad and began to cry. Just then the driver came. Do you want to come out? Yes, please. So the fireman lit the fire and set off. Very close to be left behind. Edward found the coaching. And they said, Edward, please don't bump us like the other engines do. The coaches were very pleased. Oh, Edward, that was kind. And they went to the station where the people were waiting. Here we are. Come along, get in quickly, please. So the people got in quickly. Guard. He waited and waited, but there was no green flags. Herman. Have you seen the guard? No. Asked.
Have you seen the guard? No. They asked the porter. Have you seen the guard?
They asked the porter. Have you seen the guard? Yes. Last night. Just then, a little boy shouted, "It comes!" Down with the flags in the other and the sandwich. He ran onto the platform and jumped into his. And Edward popped off. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. In Edward's shed is called Gordon. He was very big and very proud. You watch me, Edward, as I puff by with the express. Just then, the driver pulled the lever, and Gordon set off. Edward went off too. Edward went off to do some shunting. He liked shunting. Push. Give them a quick push. And the truck would scream out, "Oh, oh, 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 oh." Then Edward would bump them quietly as they all bump into each other. Edward would pull them, and then up quietly, he would stop. And the freight cars would bump into each other. Oh, 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 oh. Edward played until there were no more freight cars left. Presently, he heard a whistle. Pooh pooh! And Gordon came puffing along very slowly and very crossly. Instead of heavy coaches, he was pulling heavy freight cars. The shame of it! And some freight cars. A porter shouted, Gordon can't get up the hill. He needs someone to push him. They found Gordon halfway up the hill. The driver said to him, You're not trying, Gordon. You're not trying. And Gordon said, I can't do it. I can't do it. Edward and his driver brought the train back down to the bottom of the hill. Because Edward can't even push a train. Edward actually can't push a train. What? Okay, guys, appear to have too many cars. Gordon was brought up to the top, thundering down. Gordon went so fast that he didn't remember about Edward. He didn't even say thank you. Edward raced down, couldn't stop. He didn't stop until he stopped at the station. Edward knew that it was a really useful engine. Once the engine attached to a train was afraid of a few drops of rain. Went through a tunnel, squeaked through his funnel. It wouldn't come out. And wouldn't come out again. The engine's name was Henry. His driver and fireman argued with him. Henry stayed in the tunnel. The rain would ruin my lovely green paint. The passengers came and argued with him too. But he said, no! The passenger came and argued with him too. But Henry said, no. A man called Sir Topham Hatt, who runs the railway, said to the driver, get a rope. They tried to pull him out, but Henry just stayed in the tunnel. They pulled and pulled, but still Henry stayed in the tunnel. They tried pushing him out, but still Henry stayed in the tunnel. Even another engine tried pushing him out. But still Henry stayed in the tunnel. They eventually gave up and locked Henry in the tunnel. How long do you think until Henry would get over his fear of rain? Gordon was pulling the express, trying to go faster than ever. He was just coming close to where Henry was stuck in the tunnel when his safety valve burst. Gordon came to a slow, sad stop next to Henry. Henry just laughed. Sir Topham Hatt came out and said, I never liked you these big engines. Oh, something wrong, said Edward. Send another ending at once. Edward was the only one left in the shed. Came up and said, Edward, we're in personal safety now. Can you help? Yes, we'll try. And Edward left the go out. Oh wait, that's the wrong drink. Edward came in and pushed by behind. He tried, and he tried. But it was no use. Gordon said, how about let Henry do it? And Sir Tom of the Hat said, Henry, would you help pull the string? Henry was delighted. Henry popped out. Henry came back feeling much better. They moved down the track. Sir Tom was so pleased that he went out the window to wave at Henry and Edward. But the train was going so fast that his hat blew off. And into a field where a goat ate it for tea. They didn't stop until they reached the big station called Napford Station. Sir Tom was so pleased that he let him out into the world.